tell you guys my story of how this hair turned into horrible hair. I decided one day that I wanted to go and get auburn hair. I decided that I wanted to go get... Who's calling? One day I decided that I really wanted to get auburn hair. So I went to my hairdresser's and I was like, I really want auburn hair. And he was like, oh, do you really mean purple? And I was like, no, I don't mean purple. I don't want purple hair. I want auburn hair. And so I showed him a picture and it was kind of like Deborah Messing / Amy Pond hair. And he was like, okay, well, because a lot of people have been coming in and they want purple hair, but they say auburn. And I was like, no, I want red hair, but I want it to look natural. So not like bright red like Felicia Day, though I love her hair, praise. And so he was like, okay, but I'm just gonna add a little bit of blue. Is that okay? And I was like, why would you add blue? It's red hair dye. And he was like, well, that makes it stay a little bit longer. It makes it shine more. Oh. So I was like, yeah, sure, whatever, fine. Give me the shiny hair. And my best friend was with me because we had a history final the next day, so we were studying, and she also wanted to help me pick out the hair color. So he went over and he brought this weird binder full of hair samples, and it was really creepy, but whatever, because I thought it was from real hair, but then I realized it's not. So I picked the red one I wanted, and it was just like a normal red color. And then he mixed the dye and he came back. And the dye was kind of purple. And I asked him, I said, is that purple? He's like, no, the dye just looks that way. And I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So he put it in my hair, you know, and then he did the front part. And then very gradually he did the back part. And the front was in like half an hour longer than the back part. So an hour later, it's all done, he's washing it out, and the front of my hair, just the front from here down, was dark purple. It was horrible. I looked like a mutant Smurf. But that wasn't even the worst part, okay? I had purple hair in the back. Fine. I thought I looked like a Disney villain, kind of. So that's cool. You know, everyone wants to be a Disney villain instead of the princess with the red hair. Then he handed me a mirror to look, you know, when you turn around and you look in the mirror. The back of my hair was auburn. He told me the front would wash out. And I thought, well, yeah, of course it's gonna wash out. The same time as the back one will. So I had purple hair. And then actually that night I woke up to go to the bathroom and I screamed when I saw myself in the mirror. So then I went and got a pixie cut because I was like, yeah, I can cut off this hair, but also pixie cuts are cute and Tessa Netting has one. So I brought in a picture of Tessa Netting and I was like, I want my hair like this. And this was a new hairdresser. And she was like, okay, but that hair's kind of boyish. So what if I give you like a little bit shorter, but with different sideburns? And I was like, I really want this hair. And she was like, but this one looks so much better on your face. And I was like, no, I really want this haircut, okay? And she was like, okay, but can I get a little bit shorter so that it will grow into that? Because otherwise they're gonna have some weird hair in a couple weeks. And I was like, yeah, that's fine, as long as it grows into that hair. It was so short. It looked like this. See, it was horrible. But actually, the first day I hated it. The next day I loved it. So you kind of just have to go with my hair started to grow back. And it was, I don't know, about like a weird length mullet thing. And I decided that I wanted my blonde hair back. I was done with this weird auburn hair and that it was going to start growing out. And it was going to be like, really weird. I mean, like blonde hair coming in with auburn hair. So I went back to that same hairdresser that gave me the pixie cut and I told her that I wanted my natural light blonde hair. And so she was like, okay, and she brought the same type of book with the same pictures and I picked one out. And it was, I picked one where my hair was like in the summer. So this color here, the brighter color, that's how my hair is like in the summer. So I picked that one out and she bleached my hair. Right? It makes sense, you bleach your hair for when you want to get the auburn out. She just bleached it. I had white hair and it burned. God, it was like, it hurt so bad. I do not recommend bleaching your hair. It hurts. God, it's just like, you never really need to feel your head on fire, but if you ever want to, bleach your hair. It's like thousands of burning suns just attached to your skull. It's so painful. I went home and I cried because I had white hair and I didn't want white hair. I can't pull off white hair. Some of my friends have bleach hair and they look awesome. I look like a twat. So I had school one day and I wore this big beanie over my head. I had school the next day, so I wore this beanie over my head because I thought I looked like a stupid idiot. I pulled it down as far as I could and I hid there. And then one of my friends was like, "Didn't you get a haircut yesterday? I thought I heard about that." And I was like, "No, I didn't." And so she's like, "Okay, fine, whatever." So the next day I decided to be more confident and just embrace this crazy hair. The rest of that day was just horrible because everyone was staring at me, and because I mean, I looked like a beacon of light. I mean, I looked like Gunther. No one really, I mean, I love him, but he's a dude. I didn't want to look like Gunther, but that's what happened. I changed from demented Smurf to albino Smurf. It was horrible. So my best friend later that night dyed my hair, and that's what I have now. So it's all fine, but I will probably never be dyeing my hair again unless it's blue or pink or rainbow or something. That's my story. So enjoy my horribleness. Anyway, please, if you enjoyed that story and want to hear more about my crazy life and how it's so much worse than yours, please subscribe, press the button below, and you can follow me on Twitter. Yay! This is kind of new. I'm trying to be a vlogger, because my friends have kind of suggested that I should. And if you like kind of more comedic stories, then press subscribe. You'll make me really happy. Yay! And I'll give a shout out to everyone that subscribes because I'll be really excited. Bye! I'm not gonna answer. Thank you.